Best relationship advice, Vienna, Billy Joel, 1977. Fun fact trivia, give the answer at the end of this video. Vienna was released as a B-side of what song? You know, when the truth is told, you can get what you want or you can just get old. For those who need perspective, here's a sample of lyrics. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then, if you're so smart, well, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You'd better cool it off before you burn it out. You've got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. This is a self-love song, a reminder to have a lifelong investment in yourself and your passion. It's also a reminder to be mindful and careful all along the way. Here's a quote by Millicent from the Carolinas. Millicent said, "This song always takes my breath away. The lyrics mean so much to me. Everybody's version of Vienna is different. We reach a point in our youth where we're, quote, so ambitious for a juvenile. Those ambitions can often lead young people to not have acquired discernment, wisdom, and self-control, and go way too fast down roads that they shouldn't go. If they slow down, think, take a close look at what they're doing and decisions that they're making, they'll be able to see that, yes, Vienna, whatever that means for them, is waiting for them. Be elaborate or extravagant, but once one arrives there, it's home. Arriving there may involve taking the phone off the hook and disappearing for a while. So don't get ahead of yourself that you forget what you need. Silence the distractions so that you can make good choices that land you ultimately in your Vienna and enjoy life in each stage." Here's a quote. Song Facts, a quote from Emma says, "I just want to join in everyone in here who's expressing their love for this song. Vienna is also my very favorite song. I'm a person who usually goes without a favorite list, but it's just so comforting on so many levels. I went to a Billy Joel concert a few weeks ago because I could finally afford it. When he started to sing Vienna, I just couldn't stop crying. This song means so much to me." Here's a sample of lyrics. "But you know that when the truth is told, you can get what you want, or you can just get old. We're going to kick off before we even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? You've got your passion, you've got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. When will you realize Vienna waits for you?" According to Wikipedia, Billy Joel had this to say about this song. "You don't have to squeeze your whole life into your 20s and 30s trying to make it, trying to achieve that American dream, getting in the rat race and killing yourself over it. You have a whole life to live. I kind of used Vienna as a metaphor. This is the reason for being old, a purpose." He also said, "We treat old people in this country pretty badly. We put them in rest homes. We kind of kick them under the rug and make believe they don't exist. They, the people of Vienna, don't feel like that. In a lot of these older places of the world, they value older people. Their older people feel like they're still part of the community." And I thought, well, this is a terrific idea. Old people are still useful. And that means I don't have to worry so much about getting old because I will still have a place in this world in my old age. And I thought to myself, Vienna waits for you. Ah, that's such a beautiful perspective. Here's a sample of lyrics. "Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time." Although it's so romantic on the borderline. Tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. Here's a personal story for you. Our youngest daughter is an incredible dancer. She's been doing solos and duets in her competition season for the past several years, but she picked this song. She picked her song, Vienna by Billy Joel. She performed it for the first time last Friday night in front of a very large audience, and she was captivating. She explained to me that she chose this song, and performed this dance as a love note from herself to her future self. Here's a quote by my late husband, psychologist Mark Kyling. All you have to do in this life is to improve what you've been given. Think about this. We can dream big even if all our dreams don't come true. Do you slow down and appreciate the journey? It's not always easy to know what to say to generate deeper conversations and intimacy with your sweetheart. That's why I've created 4 conversation starters to strengthen your romance. You can get your free guide as well as the details to the Remarkable Romance Program, which is now available. I'm so excited. Just type romance in the boxes below or look for the link in the descriptions. Key takeaways. We don't have to have life all figured out in our 20s and 30s. Patience is a gift. Living to old age is a gift. Fun fact trivia. Vienna was released as a B-side of what song? Answer? According to American Songwriter, Vienna was the B-side of Just the Way You Are, indicating that Joel likely believed the song's destiny was to remain a deep cut buried in his discography. Today, however, the tune is one of Joel's most streamed songs. On Spotify, for example, Vienna is the second most played song from The Piano Man. How did this happen? Vienna simply grew on people. It aged very well. And with the boost from the wide-reaching influence of social media and streaming platforms, Vienna has become one of Joel's most beloved tunes. Remember, love is the greatest adventure.